10 Reasons to Love a Turtle, written by Catherine Barr. Sea turtles are old and mysterious creatures. The ancestors of these reptiles used to live on land, but now they live in seas all around the world. There are 7 species of sea turtles. Number 1. They go on amazing journeys. Steering gracefully with their flippers, sea turtles look like they are flying underwater. They swim thousands of miles between their feeding and nesting places. They cross huge oceans, mysteriously returning to nest on the beach where they were born. Nobody is quite sure how they find their way. 2. They cry real tears. Sea turtles only drink seawater, so their bodies get very salty. Too much salt is bad for them, so turtles get rid of it by shedding big, salty tears. On land, crying also helps to flush gritty sand out of their eyes. They cry underwater too, but the sea washes their tears away. 3. Their nests save sand dunes. Leaving tire-like tracks behind them, female turtles crawl up the beach to nest. Some nest alone, but others nest in big groups. They each dig a deep hole and lay a slippery pile of eggs. The eggs hatch, leaving hundreds of broken shells. These provide food for grasses growing in the dunes. The grass roots stop the wind from blowing away the sand, keeping the dunes in place. 4. They race for the sea. Baby sea turtles hatch together at night. They dig themselves out of their sandy holes and scramble towards the sparkling moonlit waters of the sea. Bright lights tempt some away from the water. Others are snatched by gulls and crabs as they run down the beach. The lucky ones swim frantically into the breaking waves. 5. Their jaws snip and snap. The shape of a turtle jaw depends on what they eat. Some have scissor-like jaws to snatch drifting jellyfish. Others have sharp beaks to poke into rocky crevices and coral reefs for shellfish and crabs. And some have jagged jaws to snip seagrass. 6. They are deep-sea gardeners. In shallow, sunny waters, sea turtles act like underwater lawnmowers. By nibbling seagrass meadows to keep them short and healthy, turtles make homes for millions of fish, crabs, and even seahorses. They graze these busy underwater gardens for up to 3 hours before popping up for air. 7. They hold their breath for hours. Like us, sea turtles need air, so they poke their heads above the water to breathe. But they can also take one huge breath that lasts for hours when they are diving or sleeping underwater. 8. They are as ancient as the dinosaurs. Turtles have been on Earth for millions of years. They once walked on land around the feet of dinosaurs. These early turtles were twice the size of sea turtles today and had much longer necks. Perhaps these ancient turtles first slid into water to look for food. Today, all turtles live in the ocean and only struggle back onto land to lay their eggs. 9. They have beautiful shells. Most animals with shells can pull their head and legs inside them for protection, but sea turtle shells are different. Their shells are part of their backs, so their flippers and head always stick out. These beautiful, patterned shells protect their bodies from predators like sharks and crocodiles. 10. They grow very old. These quiet, gentle creatures grow very slowly and live a long time. Some survive for 150 years, much longer than us. But in oceans around the world, these ancient reptiles are being killed by pollution, hunting, and fishing. They are disappearing fast. It is now up to us to help these extraordinary creatures to survive. The end.